Hey, my fellow property managers, Marc Cunningham at Grace Property Management. So when a prospective owner client calls your office, what's the first thing you say? What do you say? What do you not say? There's a lot of conversation and a lot of talk about that. And if you're like most PM companies, you're seeing your lead flow improve. You're seeing your phone ringing more often, more email inquiries coming through that people say, hey, I'm interested in property management services. I need to hire a property manager and I wanted to get some information from you. So what do you say when you're on that call? What do you do? Well, let me give you 3 possible solutions and just some thoughts around what to say, maybe what not to say. So a lot of folks, when they first get that call, yes, my name is Bill, I was on your website, and I'd like to get some information on your property management services. A lot of us go right here. We go right into sales mode. Well, great, Bill, let me tell you a little bit about how we work. And our software is the best in the business. And we have technology that nobody else has. It's very proprietary. Shh, don't tell anybody, haha. And we do a great job of leasing. Our rent collection is 99%, and we go right into sales mode. And we think, yeah, because I'm trying to close the deal, and I have my spiel down. I get it. I would say no. I would say that's wrong. We certainly don't do that. My recommendation to you, my friends, is do not go into sales mode immediately. Don't tell them how great you are. They don't care about how great you are, and maybe you don't want to sell to them, do you? That's option 1. Strike 1, don't do that. You say, okay, Marc, you know what, I knew you're going there, Marc. We don't do that, Marc. We don't do that. What we do is we ask them questions. We say, well, tell me a little bit about your property. Is that a good option? Maybe. The problem with that is they're going to tell you about their property. They're not going to tell you about the other things you may want to know. So for example, if they call in and say, I'm looking for some information on property management services, and you say, well, great, I'm not going to go into sales mode, so tell me a little bit about your property. And they say, oh, it's a great property. It's right down the street from your office. Rents for $5,000 a month. Tenant has never been late before on their rent. Great tenant. I'm just moving away, and I just need someone to collect the rent and do the accounting for me. And you're starting to salivate. You're thinking, oh my gosh, this sounds like a great property, and they tell you all about the property, and things are going wonderful. And then at some point in time, you say, well, so have you ever worked with a property management company before? And they say, well, yes, I've actually worked with 2 separate ones in the past, and they were both so terrible. I'm suing both of them right now because of their incompetence. You think, oh my gosh, maybe I don't want this owner client. So I would say no. The first thing you should ask them is not about the property either. We're not going to go into sales mode. We're not going to ask about the property. Now, before I tell you the third plausible thing that you may want to consider asking them, let me thank the sponsor for this video, our newest sponsor here at PM Build, VPM Solutions. Are you using virtual assistants for your PM company? Are you on the fence? If you're on the fence, then jump on vpmsolutions.com. One of the fun things about there is you can see like job descriptions for VAs to do specific things. Because you're always like, well, what would a VA do? You know what? Go onto the website and it will tell you, hey, here's things VAs can do. Here's exactly how they would do it. Here's the job description. Here's the type of person you want. This connects you directly to the VA, cuts out the middleman. It's free to you to search for VAs. It's a fun website. You'll get addicted when you jump on their website. Just use all their job descriptions that Pete put on there. Great company, VPM Solutions. Okay, so let's move on. What about this? What about asking about the person? What if I say, well, no, I'm not going to go into sales mode. I'm not going to tell you how much I charge. I'm not going to answer any of your questions even yet. I'm not even going to ask you about the property. Instead, I'm going to ask about the person. Do we think that's the right? Let's see. Survey says, oh yes, that is the right thing to do. See, I propose to you this. You can manage just about any property if the owner client is the right owner client. Do you believe that? Because we do. We can manage just about any property as long as the owner client is the right. So when a prospective owner client calls into our office, doesn't matter what their lead in is. Hey, I was on your website. I want to know how much you charge. Hey, I was on your website. Tell me about property management. Hey, somebody told me about you guys. I'm interested in hiring you. I want to find out, wherever they go, we're going to say, okay, yes, you can find our pricing at the information on the website. I'll email that to you. Tell me a little bit about you. Oh, well, my property's located. Oh, no, that's great. I do want to hear about your property, but tell me a little bit about you. Oh, well, my property was, I know your property. Tell me a little bit about you. It's amazing what people will tell you if you just shut up and let them talk. Because this is a relationship business, isn't it? I want to know about the person I'm going to be in a relationship with as that owner client. If they're going to be overly difficult, if they're going to have unrealistic expectations, if they're just going to be difficult to deal with, we don't want to be in a relationship with them. How are we going to know that? The way we're going to know that is to asking them about themselves and then listen for cues. Listen for cues that, yes, this person would be a good fit for our process, or no, this person would not be a good fit for our process, so we better walk away from them. And this is going to be hard. If you're used to going into sales mode, or if you're used to telling them or saying, well, what questions can I answer for you? Don't say that. Don't say that first. You need to control the situation and say, well, tell me a little bit about yourself. And it's going to feel weird the first time you say it if you've never said it before. Write it down on a piece of paper. Keep it right there so that when the next lead comes in, you don't blank out and say, oh, what am I supposed to say again? Look at your piece of paper. Oh, thank you for calling. So tell me a little bit about yourself. That's the question. Tell me a little bit about yourself. My friends, I hope that's helpful. Jump on our website, pmbuild.com, if you want more information on how to run a successful, how to build, how to grow, how to protect your PM company. Look at our income streams training. There's a lot of that going on right now with figuring out how to make money in this crazy business we're in. But jump on pmbuild.com. You'll find more information and you'll know what to do with. Until next time, my friends, I wish you success.